Friday. And today this is kind of a cool wine that I've adored for many, 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 many years. I mean, Cantemerle, Château Cantemerle, I should say, it's a workhorse wine. You know, it's a wine that when I first got into like wine and I didn't have a lot of money, Cantemerle was like a special. It's like stepping up. It's like that. It was like, okay, I can afford $20, you know. So, and Cantemerle is a classified growth wine, and it's from the Médoc, and it's got this mainly Cabernet, and it's, you know, and it was like special for me to, you know, at the time. And I remember, you know, even going back to like the 2000 vintage, and at that time I had a little more money, but still it was one of those wines that it was just my go-to. It was like that, you know, like your favorite shoes, you know, your favorite pair of jeans, you know, that gets like you just like you can't get rid of it. Cantemerle is just that feel-good wine, you know, but it's also really good. And when you think of like the fact that at the 1855 classifications, it was classified as a fifth growth, like Grand Puy Lacoste, Pontet-Canet, Lynch Bage. So you could see that like the quality is there, but it doesn't have the crazy price. And it gets great scores. So Cantemerle, long history, beautiful, beautiful estate. So like when you go up the famous D2 highway and you pass a little village called Loudun, is when you really start getting into where the wine like starts to happen, like the vineyards start to happen. And the first vineyard you see is La Lagune, and you know, another great value wine. And as you pass La Lagune and you look to your left, you see this absolutely gorgeous, like beautiful, picturesque park, and where you have like little lakes and swans and trees, and then you have this chateau, and that's Cantemerle. And actually, I had the privilege of staying there one time, alone on a rainy night. It's kind of spooky, actually, but the nicest people that ran the estate. And you know, we in the past here at Wine Exchange we've done many vintages of Cantemerle, offered them out on email, and because the wine, it's weird. It's like in good vintages, it's good, and in bad vintages, it's still kind of good, and in great vintages, it's good. You know, it's just always good. I don't know what's in the magic potion there, you know, but the deal is that we love the wine. We're big fans of the wine, and they stay true, you know, because this wine sells for under $30. And you try to think of a fifth growth that sells for under $30. And I mean, I'm sure in the comments you can tell me. I'm sure there's some out there. I don't know, maybe not. Because I mean, we're at $26.98, I think, on this. And there's really not a lot of wines in that price point for a fifth growth. That with a score in press. So Cantemerle is obviously in the Médoc. So Cabernet is king here. 65% Cabernet. 30% Merlot, the rest Petit, Verdot, and Cabernet Franc. Ooh. And right away, you get Cab. You get that gravelly soils that are in the Médoc, you know. And down in the south, the soils are heavily gravelly. So great drainage for Cabernet. Boom. 12 months? Hold on. Got a little cheat sheet here. Yes, 12 months in 40% new French oak barrels. Mm, 94 points. James Suckling, 93 points. Jane Anson from Decanter. The wine is classic Médoc. Classic currants, cedar, leather, tobacco. But ripe currants, you know, more like black currant. I've well, you've tasted old vintages of Cantemerle. We've sold, you know, the 96. I remember when I was there and I had breakfast with the proprietor and I'm like, you got any old stuff? And he's like, well, I do. And we sold like the 96 and it was bonkers. So this wine not only tastes great now, this wine will age in your cellar and shippable 6-packs. Little wood, pretty little 6-packs. And at this price, you can't go wrong. Again, critics loved it, we love it, and you will love it. So have a great weekend. Thanks for your patience in this transition. I know it's not easy. It's crazy. We're working around the clock to try to make things as smooth as possible. And again, we really appreciate your patience in this. It's going to be great in the future. Trust me, we have a lot of really cool things down the pike. So again, have a great weekend and buy that wine or this wine. Yeah, this wine.